Back to another video. It's another episode of Every Album Ranked. For this episode, I'll be ranking the albums by L7 from weakest to best, given the fact that I've already reviewed each of these albums. Keep in mind, this does not reflect anyone else's opinion, it's just my personal opinion. With that out of the way, let's get on with the list. Starting off the list, we have Slap Happy from '99. When I reviewed this album, I said that it's the band's weakest album. It's also really hard to find a copy. Luckily, I did manage to find one. I did get enjoyment from this album, but not as much as the band's other work. Number 6, The Beauty Process, Triple Platinum from '97. This was the band's last album to be released on Reprise Records, but they were subsequently dropped because the album didn't perform so well. I still think it's a good album overall. Number 5, the band's self-titled album from '88. This, of course, gave us an introduction to the band. It's also the only L7 album that was released on Epitaph Records. Now, that being said, it's also the only L7 album that Brett Gurewitz worked on since he founded Epitaph Records. And number 4, Smell the Magic from 1990. Right around this time is when the band was becoming more and more popular. Granted, it was their only album released on Sub Pop Records. Fun fact, Soundgarden and Nirvana were also signed on to that label at one time. And number 3, Scatter the Rats from 2019. This is the band's comeback album and their most recent album as of the making of this video. Surprisingly, it's their only album, their only studio album to not have the band credited as producers. I personally think it's among their best work. It's also a big bonus that the band's most iconic lineup formed on this album. The runner-up is Hungry for Stink from '94. It's pretty interesting how this album goes back and forth between grunge and punk. There's nothing wrong with that just as long as the music is good. This is one of those cases. This is a great album, but there's one L7 album in particular that I think is even better. And this is it. My number 1 pick for the best L7 album is, of course, Bricks Are Heavy from '92. I just had to pick this as number 1 because it's quite possibly the band's most iconic album. The most popular song, Pretend We're Dead, is also on the album. And it's also a big bonus that my favorite L7 song, Shitless, is featured on the album. And those are my official rankings for the albums by L7. I know that not everyone will agree with my rankings, but I don't give a shit. If you want to hear my full thoughts on these albums, I'm going to leave links to my reviews in the description. Now is the part where I question you. Now, how would you rank the albums by L7? Which one is your favorite? Which one is your least favorite? What are you expecting from L7 going forward? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify you of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.